standard?
Well, I think one, let's get the identity of what you want your team to look like. Let's get that part, or your unit or your position group. And you can kind of set some standards within before you even get into the big picture. It might be just some really important things that you want your program to be about. So start there. Then as you get into practice, I would make your standards, hey, this is how we're going to be practicing. This is, we don't go after it any other way. Say, this is the standard. I would put these above the scheme part. Here's why. If you get that part right, the scheme part will get there, and you're gonna need reps and over again. But if you're not having deliberate practice with good focus and your habits aren't right, then you could lose focus really easy, because then you're trying to chew the guy out. We're not hustling. We're not going there. So if it's not right early, go back and do it again. And I would be really clear of what you're looking for from people early on, players and coaches, because if you're taking over a new program, they've all heard a different voice for a long time. So don't assume that you're going to say it one time and it's going to be that way. I think as a new program that you're going a part of, head coach, assistant coach, whatever, you have to live this every single day. You got to walk into the locker room every day, and it has to be the same way. If you say you're going to be with energy, you can't walk in one day with energy and the next day without. I think we're all looking for consistency, where somebody can be the same each and every day, energy right, how you're going to go about it. And even if it's like you're a hard ass tough coach, like be that every day, like the up and down, that's hard to read. And so just be consistent with your approach, and make sure that when you don't see it, talk about it. Say, man, this is what we talked about. I want to go through it again with you, and start building that relationship and that trust so they all see what you're trying to accomplish. I think you have to point it out over and over and over again, good and bad. You've seen it done a lot of different ways. Make sure you're being yourself. And I say that because oftentimes there's other people that had a good professional influence on us, but you can't be somebody else. So I'd say make sure it's authentic to you and the vision of what you want your team to look like. I don't think you have to be some visionary, but you do have to have a real sense of what you want the team to look like. So don't back off that. Be yourself. You got the job for doing that. So don't try to act something completely different now that you're the head coach. Do it in your own way, but be true to you. I've seen coaches try to take on someone else's personality, and I think players could see through that it wasn't authentic. So I'd say stay true to yourself. You got guiding principles that you're going to need, and don't back off. I'm like, those are the things you have to live every day. And that'd be my best advice.